Hello Aries moon signs, welcome to the light studio. All right, how are you fire signs going, the babies of the zodiac? All right, is communication challenging you at this particular time? Are you finding that your communication is in alignment or isn't in alignment? All right, that's number 5. I am going to put that back. I am using the Star Codes Astro Oracle today, and we're just going to jump straight into it. So welcome to the Light Studio. Remember, this is a general reading. If this does resonate with you, then do please like, comment, or even subscribe to the channel. If you like to take something further, then there in the description box below there is a link to personal readings, my website, and there is also a community called the Light Crew Community, which is a sacred space on the school platform. It is free to be a part of the Light Crew community if you wish to connect with like-minded souls. All right, so earth, air, fire, water, earth, air, fire, water, earth, air, fire, water. We call on you now. We ask for crystal clear guidance for Aries moon signs around this Scorpio full moon. Ooh, intense times. Spirit, 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 we call on you now. I am you, you are me, we are one, all is well. All right, so we've had couple drop out, three drop out. Debilitated, conjunction, and progressions. Wow. All right, so remember, I'm not an astrologist. I am an energy reader, light warrior, light leader, light grid worker. So I'm not going to read the words, although the words may mean something for you. I'm reading intuitively into the imagery. And so what I'm seeing at the moment is there is a great deal of mental challenge for you. Like, it feels quite intense at the moment, Aries moon. And it feels like you're sort of maybe looping around in the same sort of storylines and questioning what the F, because there is a path, but it almost feels like, and this came up for another sign, it feels like if you've seen Harry Potter in the school, how the stairs always move and they change connections, and it feels like you haven't quite worked out the pattern or become in alignment with the flow of the rhythm in order to take a different door. But you're getting very close to it, because this moon energy up here, even though that looks like a new moon, it could be around the new moon, which will be, when will the new moon be? The 17th of May, a Taurus new moon on the 17th of May. So you may get a little bit more clarity around that time. But between now, the Scorpio full moon, remember, energy is fluid. So whether you're watching this now as it is released, or in 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 years' time, the next new moon is going to bring a shift and an alignment. Right now, feels like you're actually letting go of the discomfort that you're feeling around not having all the answers and not being in alignment. Because there is this, a conjunction is alliance, all right? As the words are saying here, the conjunction is alliance. And it does feel like this feels very isolated, this energy for you, Aries moon. You feel like you're just, because you're not connecting with community or with friends or family, or you're in your head a lot, and it just seems to be spiraling around and around and around, but not actually moving in upward spiral. It just seems to be turning on itself. This energy here, because we've got this circle in here, it is bringing people into alignment with you. So you're moving into a state of collaboration, connection, community. And when you're in that flow and you're all doing your own thing, but you're still heading in a same direction on a journey together. And it actually feels very gentle. The rainbow coloring in this feels really gentle. And it feels like you'll be able to overcome obstacles. And time feels like it's just irrelevant. Time will move faster when you're working with others on this journey. That's what this feels like. And it feels like you're going to have new perspectives come through because you're connecting with other like-mindeds who do see things from a different perspective, and that's allowing you to open up to receive fresh new information, and things will start to fall into place a little bit better. So you are moving into a smoother energy. There may be a lot of creativity and independence. You may come together through a creative project or a workshop of some sort. There may be a connection that helps you to really anchor in your sovereignty through creativity. This feels really good, Aries. Okay, let's call in some fresh new energy, some more information. I keep getting drawn to this deck. All right, this is the Wildwood Tarot. So we're asking for some more information for Aries moon, please. Moon signs. Aries moon signs. The King of Vessels. I'm not sure how far in the... I might move this up here. There we go. The Guardian. The Four of Stones. Oh, that's a whole bunch. We don't want that one. And one more. One more. There it is. Or two more. Two more came out together. The Four of Stones. The King of Stones. And the Page of Arrows. Okay. So numbers, if we're into numbers, we've got 1 and 4 is 5, 5 and 1 is 6, 5 and 6 is 11. We have 15 here, which is the Devil card, Major Arcana, and that is a 6. And that is it. Oh, and a 4. All right, so the beautiful thing about the Wildwood Tarot is that they're animals, okay? And we're connecting to lots of animal energy. And what I'm seeing is, plus you've got this, looks like ducks here. So if you're into animal spirits. The King of Vessels, as I'm tuning into this energy, he can be a little bit of a solitary person at times, and definitely closed when it comes to his emotions. He's always got his finger on the pulse when it comes to his emotions, but he doesn't necessarily run with his emotions. You know, he doesn't sort of flow with them. He's got a detachment, which feels really good. And this is about you right now, or it could be someone around you, Aries moon. But there is some Ghosts in the closet was what came out at the moment. And it may be bringing up a few fears around your emotions from the past. But what you've got to realize is that you're actually really protected during this time. Even though whatever you're sort of circling about and spiraling about in your head, it is connected to your emotions, definitely, and it's connected to some fears that you have around your emotions, whether that's sharing them or whether that's you've not fully integrated them properly. So you're being told that you are absolutely safe and you don't need to stress so much at the moment. It is time for you to release that. See, we've got the King of Stones, which is a wolf energy. This is the King of Vessels is the King of Cups. The King of Stones is the King of Pentacles. And look at him howling at the moon. He's releasing what no longer serves him. And even though it feels cold, this energy feels cold to him. And the Page of Arrows here is the Page of Swords. Again, in the cold. But you've got a different perspective now. Once you release what you need to release in this full moon, because it's time to say goodbye. It's time to say goodbye to whatever no longer serves you. And this, which is around your fears and emotions. And if I'm tuning into this, it does feel like a sticky connection to someone from the past. And it could be a past connection in this lifetime that you've had with somebody, a relationship in particular that has left a very deep, dark impression on you moving forward. But through this creative energy, see the coloring in here and the coloring in here? Through this creative energy, you're going to make sense more of your sovereignty and how you are in charge of the fears, and that when the fears come up around certain emotions, it's time for you to recognize that it actually really feels like grief and sadness around it. This feels like something that you've squashed and kept hidden for a very long time. But this creative outlet or this creative project, whatever that is, a collaboration, is really going to assist you. And breathing, this feels like some lung energy here to me. When you breathe through it, do some breath work while you're working on this creative project, I feel like it's going to open up an opportunity for you to release it and howl, literally howl at the moon. Which after this full moon is then going to give you a little bit more of a sassy sort of curiosity about life and more of an investigative energy. And you'll feel much more calmer when it comes to your emotions. See, this water here feels much more still than this one here, which is flowing. This feels really good. Curious. You're going to start investigating more through this release phase. So new things are going to come to light around this full moon. It is a Scorpio full moon. It is about the dark depths and it is about our deep emotions. So you are in line with this energy at this time, or whenever you're listening to this. Dive into a creative project. Hopefully, or especially when it's with working with others, or maybe it's working from maybe it's an online workshop that has been pre-recorded and you're now doing it later. But the other energy, the group energy that's in it, is assisting you in helping to release any fears, understand that you're safe and you're protected, do work on your breath work, and you're safe. You are completely safe because it is now time to release, okay? Howl at the moon, Let it all go. Maybe do a release ceremony. And then come the next day or a few days later, start to see through the eyes of curiosity rather than fear. Curiosity. All right, Aries Moon, I'm going to leave that there. Namaste. Blessings to you. Toodaloo.